Hey everybody, it's Coach
and Mrs. Coach.
This is CoachCastTV, and today we're kicking off a two-parter. We're going to do the Warnings Mayday in the Making 6-part docu-series, and we're going to do parts 1 through 3 today.
Okay.
And we'll do 4 through 6 the next time we do it. We will. These will be airing very close to each other. So we're filming them both today, actually, so we can get them both out quickly. This was a Buy Me a Coffee request, buymeacoffee.com/CoachCastTV, and someone, it says, that there was no name attached to this. But then in the comments, it was Chaz that requested this, and basically asked us to do this, and also commented that we should try Bumbu rum because it's like drinking alcoholic Werther's candy.
Ew.
Sign me up. I shall use the proceeds from this video to see if I can find some of that, because that sounds delicious.
Okay, whatever you say.
Anyway, welcome back to the Warning Army. We'll have this coming up next. All right, part 1.
Okay.
Pelo bien. Primero,
We are ready.
el nombre o de que los nombres individuales y luego la banda o al No, a ver. Okay. No. Hi, we're the Warning. I'm Daniela. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Hi, I'm Daniela. I'm Paulina. I'm Alejandra. And we are the Warning.
This third album, I can honestly say with a lot of confidence, is that it's the best thing that we've ever done.
The new album, how to describe it? It's the Warning on steroids.
They can all play their instruments like no one I've ever seen. If you listen to this album, you know this is a rock band. It's not a female rock band or a young rock band. This is a rock band.
And then they brought the demos. I was like, you guys are kidding me. It's like, do you ever write a bad song? It's at another level. The Warning at another level.
Working on the album with David and Rick was a little bit nerve-wracking at first because we know what we want to hear.
I was really nervous that David was gonna be like, no, I hate all this and let's do something different. Like, we were prepared to fight over our songs.
We literally told them, like, we are super picky. Picky.
You see how far you can push day one. And you started to talk about a song I didn't like. I said, I don't like this song. And I had 3 girls right up in my face together. And they talk in Spanish.
It's somewhere between like the buddy system and gang mentality, in my opinion. You know, they travel in a pack.
like a gang of lionesses circling the prey.
I think that if we were not sisters, like, this would have fallen apart so quickly.
Having 3 girls being amazing, talented musicians at such a young age, and then having those 3 girls be sisters and so connected, that doesn't happen.
I can't believe that my daughter, like, one moment that happened. How?
Being in a band with your family is great. We experience everything as a family, that it'd be weird, like, to experience it alone and then come to my family like, oh my god, this happened. No, it's like a thing. It happened to all of us. It always happens to all of us.
I'm used to being in a room for 3 months with a band. This instance, I've never experienced before. I've never had the parents in the studio. And then their manager came. Now I've got the guardians. I definitely didn't get to be me, because I usually swear like a trooper and say all sorts of inappropriate things in the studio because nobody's filming me usually. I've never experienced anything like that, and I probably never will again the rest of my career.
you know, they're going to get where they want to go. They strike me as workaholics, and they're on a mission. I mean, this is their dream, this is their destiny, and they're going to do it.
Their best work yet. And that's not just because they're a daughter.
It's an amazing feeling. A big accomplishment for them.
I mean, they've been through David Ben.
It's really cool to see their parents.
Yes. Well, you can see where they get their looks. Because mom is beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. It is interesting probably that producers and so forth probably don't have to deal with parents a lot of times.
I guess that would be strange. You know, you got the parents, you got their manager. That's a whole lot of people. Like, what are you going to do? Say, no, I don't like it. And then they're going to say, excuse me.
Yeah.
Anyway, not going to happen?
Yeah, he's probably right, though, because the majority of artists that are published are probably adult.
Yeah.
And they're probably not bringing parents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Amazing feeling. A big accomplishment for them.
I mean, they've been through David Bendeth boot camp.
Yep. It's a wrong.
I've never been so on time.
This does sound more like a synth. Going once, going twice.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What a performance. Beautiful, beautiful. What a voice. What a special voice you have. I hold a certain standard to the records I make. Of course, they've almost earned a rite of passage in the sense that they played on their record everything.
That's all them, you know. They did it, they played it, they killed it.
When we started working with David, we just took it to like a whole new level. And we're so happy with the result. And I'm just super excited for it to be public and for people to listen to it and hear what people have got to say. Because I am so proud of what we did. So proud.
So, before episode 2 starts, I am curious, because I don't know his name, what else did he produce? Let us know in the comments.
Well, you know, with him saying that, you know, he wasn't used to that, I guess that had to be a really big change to have all them. And just like he said, he's like, if I didn't like something, you had all 3 of them in my face talking Spanish, and I don't think he knew what they were saying in Spanish.
Yeah, it really is probably a very interesting dynamic to be into something like this with your family.
Yes.
As opposed to just your best friends in school or, you know, whatever a lot of groups end up being. So I can see where that throws a whole new dynamic into it.
Hello, I am Paulina Villarreal. I am 18 years old. I am the drummer for the band The Warning. My name is Alejandra Villarreal. I'm from Monterrey, Mexico, and I'm the bass player for the band The Warning.
I'm Daniela Villarreal. I am the guitar player and lead singer of The Warning. So The Warning came to be in a very early stage of our lives. We started playing classical piano at a very young age. I think I was 6 and Pau was around 4.
It was a family environment of music.
We started playing the piano when we were very young. We started with like classical music, and then we bought this video game, Rock Band, the Rock Band.
The Rock Band.
Rock Band.
When we bought the game, that was the moment when we were like, hey, we want to do that.
We absolutely loved that video game. We played it all the time. I would just be like jumping around with my guitar. Pat would never let me play the drums because that was her thing and she was super good at it, and I was just like, no.
When we bought the game, I noticed Paulina, and she was like with so much coordination, and I told her like, look at Paulina.
But you need to take into account that I was like 6 years old at that time.
By next week, Paulina was in lessons.
The thing with Dani was she wanted the guitar because of the rock band, but we knew that it was going to be difficult for her because she was 8 years old.
I asked my dad if I could play the guitar, and he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yes. And he said, 6 months. And by the week, I wanted to give up.
But she kept her promise, and by that time, she already started to love.
I was about 3 when we got the rock band, so I didn't actually play. She was a baby. And basically, when we were playing rock band, I was clapping next to us. I picked the bass when I was about like 6 or 7, and I was like, ooh, I want to play that. Don't know what it is, but I want to play it. And when she started playing the bass, we started like thinking like, hey, these instruments, like we can play them together. We were like, oh, these 3 instruments actually make up a band. So we're like, we can start playing together.
We said like, why? We should play something together. And that was it.
By the way, for all those people who say, well, you can't just sit around and play video games all day and make something out of yourself, what are you going to do now?
I know, it's crazy that a video game brought this group to fruition. I mean, it is crazy.
Yeah, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 a lot lately. So if you want a nice car, just let me know. I figured out how to do it, I think.
Let's do everything legal.
Yeah.
We don't advocate that. Video games are fine, but
here we go.
Not in real life.
We had no idea that we were gonna do what we're doing today, like at all.
For us, the decision to upload videos on YouTube was just like, we're gonna send it to our grandparents, the file is too big, let's upload it on YouTube and send them the link.
But suddenly they started getting a lot of attention.
All of a sudden, it exploded.
Our parents really reminded us that like this was for the music and we could use that to start writing our own music. I think that was something that caused such a huge change in us, from just like, let's play for fun, to like, whoa, we're a band now.
Not everything comes without its sacrifices. It was tons of practice.
Suddenly, you're not just a normal little teenager who goes to school, does her homework. You're playing shows, you're playing in festivals, and you're playing in front of a lot of people. Something that maybe like a lot of people my age take for granted, like going to parties, going to school, even like people who like, oh my god, I need to wake up at like 6 a.m. and go to school every day, was something that like we couldn't do.
And I appreciate the support of my parents and all that they had to go through to get us to this point, because for them, it was just as hard.
As a parent, you never know which one is the right path. We wanted to support them, like any parent, just try to give them what makes them happy.
We usually compare it, what we're doing and what is happening and what could have happened. But as we started playing more shows and as more people started to show up, especially like at an international level, it was like, that's where it really settled in. Like, whoa. Like, this is for real. We are so grateful that we have the opportunity to be playing these shows, working this way, writing music. Like, all these opportunities don't happen to a lot of people.
Thanks to all of that and all the sacrifice that we put through as a team, and not only us, but our parents and our management, everyone. It's just so incredible, and I'm very grateful, not only that we did it, but that we were able to overcome it.
Ooh, okay.
If we weren't in a band,
if we weren't in music in general, because we always get out of that question, like, oh, it would be a song right now. Like, what would you do out of music?
Honestly, I think I would be a teacher.
A teacher?
A teacher.
No, you would be such a good boss.
Yeah,
you'd be a
oh, thanks.
Yeah. I would like to write. Yeah, I'd be a good
you
writer.
Would be a writer.
I would have to do something creatively. I couldn't. Yeah, no, like a job office. I honestly have no idea.
I think you would be a good model.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not really good at posing, but you know,
you'd be a good model.
I could work on that. You got the height, you got the face.
They're not wrong about that, for sure.
But you know what? They're humble. And if people actually don't think that doing these music videos and writing these songs is not hard, these young ladies are showing you what it actually took. They literally give up their childhood to follow their dream. And their parents, it is a toss-up, because you want to support them, but you also want them to have the tools to they're successful in life. But I mean, it is crazy to watch this.
Yeah, the odds of success at something like this are pretty darn slim, because a lot of people try. But good on their parents to support them And, you know, I mean, that really made all the difference, because if they didn't have that support at home, they would have never been able to get very far. So,
well, it also demonstrates how close they were too, and their parents kept them grounded, because they told them it's going to be a lot of work and you're going to have to give up things. You're not going to be your normal teenagers.
You know, they do seem to be very well-grounded people. They don't seem conceited or uppity. They just seem to be normal, regular people who understand the opportunity that they've been given.
Yeah.
Describe each other. Okay, let's do Pal first.
Creative.
Outspoken.
She's
Definitely.
smart,
She can also be a bit loud,
the life of the party.
energetic.
Great drummer, great singer.
She really drives what's happening.
She goes completely on passion.
Pal is such a fan of music.
Drummer, singer, writer, composer.
Alpha, you know, right in your face.
But she's so lovable.
I'm gonna take everything as a compliment. You. How would I describe myself though?
LA is so humble and so talented. She's technically incredible.
She can hang with the best of them.
Very bold.
She's observant and very persistent.
You are scary at times, but that is very useful.
Yo, Allie with the eye rolls. She's the most reserved, but to be honest, she may be the most animated.
You, Danny, you're very organized.
Older sister, protector. The same as she asks of herself, which is a lot, she asks of the team.
Disciplined, persistent.
She's a sweetheart.
She's honestly super nice. Like, I don't know how she does it.
She's the heart.
Very, very passionate.
She's a boss.
Danny is a powerhouse front woman.
I mean, she's up there with the top voices of female rockers.
The beacon of light in the dark.
Oh my god, thank you guys.
See?
So nice.
And I'm scary. Jumping from covers to like writing our own music was, I think it came very naturally.
Pau has been writing songs since she was like, I don't know, maybe even 5. We will be like, I don't know, making lemonade. She was like, making lemonade.
We started writing as like a little experiment, and our first EP was basically those little experiments.
Our main focus for writing is rock and roll, but that doesn't mean that we don't listen or learn from any other genres.
I listen to a lot of K-pop, and I also listen to a lot of Japanese rock, since it's so different. I listen to a lot of classical music.
I wonder if she's listening to some of the groups that we've reacted to. I mean, you know that they did the collab with Bandmate.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they listen to like Love Bites and some of those as well.
Well, it's funny because the way they described each other is like spot on. I mean, you can see that all that. Pal is such energy, and she has no fear, and Danny seems to be the one that keeps everything working on schedule, and then you've got Allie, who just is very quiet and just observant and sit back.
Yeah, she may be quiet. I don't think she's timid. I think she, like her, like somebody said, she's very observant. She sees what's going on. I think all these ladies bring something unique, and it's really cool that they're not cookie cutter of each other. You know, they're all very different.
Well, you've never grown up with sisters, have you?
Well, you and your sisters are very different.
I listen to a lot of classical music. I listen to a lot of alternative music. I listen to a lot of K-pop.
I love rock and roll for its energy, and I wouldn't change that for our band. But it's great also to learn from all the different types of music that there's all around the world.
Good. I really liked it. The chorus is really good, and I think that one of the best things about this is that you put really quick melodies that go up and down very quickly, and in like Korean language, like that works so well because they have like so many like syllables.
Creatively, it's all them. The way they work is they start writing and composing, and then they get together, then they rehearse, and they don't show us anything.
As for what we speak about in our songs, well, most of the times they come from Pau's brain, and we're just like, that's genius, and we kind of tweak it out and make the song appropriate to that feeling that we're talking about.
So I usually just sit on the piano and I just play something until something comes out. And then I show Danny and Allie the song. I try to pitch it as best as I can. So they're like, oh my God, that's a great song. Let's work on it.
Pau's the one who has like that muscle, that creativity to just like create little words out of nowhere.
We start working on it. We start adding the drums, the guitars, the bass, and we're all very involved in that process. And it's really fun because I know I play the bass, but I don't do my bass parts alone. Like, Paul helps me and Danny helps me, and it's the same for the drums, the vocals, and the guitars.
Since we are very, very opinionated, we like to be in each and every part of the process. When we're doing bass lines, we're all there. Each second is important.
We're all very involved in every part of the process, which I think makes every song unique, and it sounds like us. Honestly, we get along so well, but the only moments where we have like fights is when we're writing, because we have such different opinions about what a song should be. It's up to votes. 2 people, you win.
We work really, really well because we have this honesty to our communication.
We do have like that clear line between like bandmates and sisters. You need to look at it as like what's best for the band, and not like, oh my God, like you're turning your back on me, like I'm your sister. No, like we're working.
Seeing them in the studio interact as bandmates and as sisters was really cool. It's just such a deeper level of connection. They know exactly what they need to do to support each other in all situations. When someone's cutting a vocal, when someone's cutting a guitar, like if it's going well or if there's hesitation, there's just like that sister connection. Was so cool to see that level of support.
They're sisters. I don't know how else to put it. It's like obvious that they're sisters, that they have each other's back, they finish each other's sentences, or they say the same thing at the same time.
When you're in a band, it's like you can break up. If this band were to disband, like they're still gonna be sisters, and no matter how heated or how big of a deal any of this is to any of us, I don't think it's more important than their family to them.
I'm so glad that we started writing our own music, because there's like nothing that I love more. That's what we like doing the most, inspiring people with our own music.
And I have found out that my comfort zone is writing from the heart. It's literally, if I'm feeling a very strong emotion, the song comes out.
Oh, that's cool.
Technology played a huge part.
Hold on now. We are going to stop here, but we'll be back with parts 4 through 6. It is really cool to see the behind the scenes, and not only to hear their words, but to hear what the people who work with them have to say about them, because they work very closely with them on these albums, and I think that it's really cool to just get that glimpse of who they are as people. I've always said you can connect better with an artist or any type of public figure the more that you know about them as people.
Well, with the Warning, it's really good to see that they can separate their professional life from their family life. That's got to be a testament to their parents for teaching them how to communicate with each other instead of and doing constructive communication and criticism. But it's really sweet to see the way they interact together.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously you can't argue with the results. They certainly get the results. This was a great suggestion. I'm very much enjoying seeing the behind the scenes piece of this, and we'll be back very soon with parts 4 through 6. If you guys would, for now, please throw a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed
and ring that bell,
and we'll be back soon on CoachCastTV.